James Clear says, habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. The topic of today's video is an important one because it can completely transform your life for good. We are going to talk about the power of small habits and how making minor changes to our lives can have a profound impact on the way we think and the way we live. Did you ever want to make changes to your life, but felt that it was too high of a mountain to climb? We all have experienced this at different points in our lives. This is because humans often think that they need to set ambitious goals for themselves in order to make desired changes in their lives. But if we look closely at how our mindset and our lives work, we see that in order to make big changes in our lives, we need to focus on the small things. It's the small habits that need to be changed in order to create that big positive impact that we have long been wanting in our lives. You must be wondering how this is possible. Well, the answer to that lies in learning about what a habit is, and that's the first thing we'll focus on. Ever wondered what exactly is a habit? Let's go over the scientific definition. Psychological theories say that a habit is an action that occurs automatically in a certain situation in which the same action has been performed previously as well. For example, washing plates every time you're done eating is a habit. And similarly, if someone does not make his or her bed before leaving for school or work in the morning, then that is also a habit. Habits override intentional behavior because they happen automatically and unintentionally, as a certain action is repeated often and often. The habit becomes stronger. And when a habit is strong, then you cannot perform a different action even if you want to. This shows that habits do not depend on memory or conscious thought and persist over time. The process of habit formation involves a reward system. So whenever you complete a habit, your brain releases chemicals that make you feel good. For example, if someone is a gym freak, then they feel good whenever they hit the gym because they have completed a habit. The same goes for social media addicts. After using social media for a certain amount of time, these addicts feel good, and that's the reward for following through with the habit. Now, a question that comes to mind is how long it takes someone to form a habit that is likely to stay with that person for long. There is a common misconception that a habit can be developed in 21 days, while the duration varies from person to person. Research shows that on average, it takes about 10 weeks or 66 days to be more precise to develop a habit. The time needed for habit development also depends on the kind of habit a person is developing. For example, if you want to develop a habit of drinking a glass of water after waking up every morning, then this will not take you, as long as if someone wants to have a bit of running 5 miles on a daily basis. Now let's see why habits are important in making a big impact on our lives. Habits free the mind and help us navigate through our daily routines. Because once a habit has been developed, the mind does not have to tell you to do a certain task. Rather, you do it automatically. It's like putting your body on autopilot. Habits make the functioning of our lives more efficient. When you are planning to change your habits to make a positive impact in life, the first and foremost thing to do is to shortlist or identify the habits that need to be changed. This will help you target a set number of habits instead of working on one habit one day and another habit a day later. Target those habits which have a big influence on your life. Similarly, work on those habits that can be changed realistically in order for you to achieve your desired goals in life. In case you didn't know, yes, there is a connection between your habits and your goals. So, to understand the impact of habits, we need to know how they're connected to our goals. We often say that it is our goal to change our lives in a certain way. Well, habits are what help you achieve that goal, because if we look closely, then habits and goals go hand in hand in life. You cannot expect to change your life without changing certain habits that are stopping that big impact that you want in life. There is a deep connection between habits and goals which can decide how your life shapes up over time. Understanding their relationship plays an important role in helping a person achieve his or her aspirations. Goals can be considered as the destination of one's life. Whether you are targeting personal growth or professional success, goals give direction and purpose to your life. They give you a vision of where you want to be and a target to aim for. As for habits, consider them the tools or the vehicles that help you achieve your goals. They carry you from where you are in life right now to where you want to be in life. Goals can only be achieved if a person is consistent in life. Habits provide that consistency. They help you keep moving towards your goals slowly and gradually. Now, the magic you are looking for in life happens when your habits and your goals interact with each other. For example, if your goal in life is to be a book writer, then you will first need to develop the habit of writing in you. You may start with writing for only 15 minutes a day. Slowly, you will have developed a habit of writing for an hour every day. This way, after you have developed the writing habit, you will start writing books. Therefore, it proves the importance of aligning your habits with your goals. Because if they don't align, then it becomes a tough task to have that change or impact in life which you want. For instance, one of your goals in life is to maintain a healthy lifestyle. To achieve this, your life choices and habits should reflect that you are determined towards achieving your goal. But if you eat unhealthy and junk food every day, then your habits are misaligned with your goals and you might not be able to achieve what you're aiming for. Therefore, in order to have a big impact in life, it is important to develop habits that are aligned with your goals. This does not mean you need to make any drastic changes in your life. Rather, all one needs is to start small. Begin with making small, gradual changes. This can be achieved by something called consistency. Consistency plays a crucial role in habit development. For example, if you want to become a marathon runner, then sprinting for a couple of minutes on 3 random days a week won't take you anywhere. You need to run regularly. It is almost impossible that you will run 40 kilometers the first day of your training. You might start with running only 4 kilometers initially, but you have to keep going. In a couple of weeks, you will be covering 10 kilometers. And a few months down the line, you will be running 40 kilometers like it's a piece of cake for you. There is only one condition. You don't have to keep practicing until you achieve your goal because consistency is the key. And this is not a random theory. Rather, there is a proper science involved behind it. A human brain loves when things are in pattern as these patterns become embedded in your neural pathways. Same goes for habits. Since habits are actions which happen repeatedly, the mind perceives them as patterns as well. Consistency is what makes habits strong and helps create a big impact in life. The next thing to consider in this regard is to be specific about what change you want in life and which of the habits you will need to work on. You will succeed in your goal only if you are clear about the habits you need to work on. For example, a person sets a goal that they want to get healthier. This is a commendable goal, but it is vague as compared to if someone sets a goal of exercising 40 minutes every day. Commitment comes with clarity. Specificity is a contract that you make with yourself. It puts your goals into focus and removes any ambiguity which might have come between you and your target otherwise. Now, another thing that's very important here is that you need to keep track of the progress you make. Changing small habits is going to be possible only when you see how far you've come. It is often underestimated, but keeping track of progress serves as a motivational booster. Progress tracking continuously keeps telling you how far you have come in your journey. When you are tracking your progress towards a goal and there's a dip in it, you immediately notice it and adjust your habits accordingly. Because of it, you don't feel lost along the way, as it helps you navigate your journey systematically. The next strategy to change your habits easily is to have a system of rewards in place. We'll all need a pat on the back every now and then to keep going in life. Having positive reinforcements in your life allows you to stay true to your habits and celebrate your progress. You don't need big presents to acknowledge that you're going in the right direction. Rather, simply treating yourself with your favorite ice cream also counts as a reward. You are always eager to move forward and change your habits because you know there is a reward waiting for you at the end. Now, let's talk about coming across setbacks when we are trying to change our habits. Always remember that obstacles and hurdles are part of the journey when you want to change your small habits to create a big impact in life. The right approach to dealing with setbacks is not to consider them as stepping stones in your journey, instead of thinking of them as roadblocks and getting discouraged. Setbacks help a person grow and evolve in life. There are much-needed signposts in your life that tell you which areas of your life need improvement and which habits need to be changed. It's natural and absolutely fine to be disappointed when you experience a mishap in your journey of changing your habits. But what's important is that you get back up and push even harder on the path of improvement. If you adopted a certain strategy of changing your habits and it didn't work, then you need to change your strategy. You need to learn from the mistakes, fine-tune your approach, and adapt accordingly. Up until this point, we saw how exactly habits are formed, the science behind them, and how to change small habits to create a big impact in life. To change a habit is to embark on a journey that will require you to be persistent and patient. Instead of setting unrealistic goals, you need to start small and slowly work towards achieving your goals. Because the truth is that changing small habits in our lives can create a lasting impact in our lives. By using the strategies mentioned in this video, you will feel you can achieve the impossible in life simply by making little adjustments to your life. As you learn about changing your habits, remember that all the knowledge in the world won't do you any good without action, and taking action is your responsibility. Good luck.